I want to allow a platform for you to show the world why pledging to a Greek fraternity or sorority, the Divine Nine, you name it, how it's not compatible with Christianity.
Yo, what's up, family? Chosen family, I'm back again. Look, check this video out, man. It's about the people who in colleges and things like that who join the groups, the Delpha, the AKA, the BKA. You know what I'm saying, whatever. But people who join those groups, you know what I mean. The steppers and the walkers and all that. But look, check it out, man. The things that they feel about it, the way that they feel that they sold their soul. Hey, it's a little bit long, but it really get into the detail. Check this out.
These rituals I'm about to name, they work you up to that final selling of your soul. Because basically what we did is that we sold our soul. So we have songs we're allowed to sing publicly, and we have songs that we can only sing behind the scenes. If we were to sing this song that I'm about to sing, you would immediately call us a devil worshiper and an idol worshiper. So this is a song that we sing as a pyramid, okay?
My story is a little bit different. What influenced me was I didn't have anyone necessarily part of a Greek organization. I later found out that my dad, though, he was a Freemason. My grandfather was a Freemason. I had uncles who were Freemason as well as aunts who were Eastern Stars. But for Divine Nine specifically, I didn't have anyone. But what influenced me was, as a little girl, I attended this youth summer camp years ago when I was young, and it was on a college campus at that time. And so what I came to know is the students of that campus, they were part of Greek letter organizations.
Yes, same thing with Tia. I was groomed into it as a child. I was that baby that was in future Delta 1Vs. Same thing. My entire family is a part of the Divine Nine. My mom was a Delta, she pledged at Spelman. My aunt was a Delta, pledged at Spelman. My brother is a Q, pledged at Morehouse. My sister-in-law is a Delta, pledged at Spelman. My grandfather was a Freemason and a Shriner. All of my aunts, all of my godparents, all of them were Deltas. That's all I grew up around my entire life.
I want to allow a platform for you to show the world why pledging to a Greek fraternity or sorority, the Divine Nine, you name it, how it's not compatible with Christianity.
And I'm coming from a perspective growing up, the foundation of Christ has always been my foundation. I grew up in the church. I'm very active in the church, since a young girl. And so we have this, a generation of people that are growing up but they have set their own standards, for lack of better words, of who they think Jesus Christ is and what they think that he accepts, right? And so we define these things by how we think and how we feel, right?
That's
and
good.
so
That's
for
good.
me, I grew up in the church. And so, yes, I grew up in this time where I'm thinking I am saved and it's okay, and that is what we're seeing now. We're seeing the church where they are accepting these things, the leaders, the pastors, and they are deeming that this is okay. And
do not let anybody tell you that, Divine Nine is different from the Freemasons. Absolutely not. They tell you in the candidate syllabus, in the ritual, which says doctrine, which states truth on the side of it, that the founders were influenced and this traced back. So I'm reading directly from it. Okay. And so you have Minerva is all present, is all throughout the ritual for Delta. I mean, you can't get around Minerva. Okay. Minerva is everywhere in Delta. If you're not familiar with Minerva, it's called Minerva Pallas Athena. Okay. Minerva was known to be a goddess of war and destruction. And mind you, after we cross over, meaning you're reborn into this organization, a lot of Deltas take on the nature of this deity, which is why a lot of Deltas become aggressive. And we the knuck if you buck saints in the club. Amen. We're all of that. We're the aggressive ones. We're the wild ones, because you take on the nature of that deity. It's very similar when you have AKA that has Atlas and Dionysus. That's the goddess of wine and fertility and fun. And so you would see a lot of AKAs, which was beauty and pretty, but they be toe up, they be drunk in the club. Okay, so a lot of everything, all of the things we go through in these rituals I'm about to name, they work you up to that final selling of your soul. Because basically what we did is that we sold our soul. This thing that is on the screen is it's a structure called the Athena of Parthenos, and this is literally the erected idol of Minerva that they had in Greece. Okay, so I want you guys to think about the temple of Athena. This was in what's in the right hand. You have the shield, you have the spear, you have all that, but in the right hand is the goddess Nike. Okay, this is actually very important because this particular structure is actually worship, and it's talked about when we do we have a song called the pyramid hymn. We have songs that we're allowed to sing publicly, and we have songs that we can only sing behind the scenes. This is why a lot of this went unnoticed when these people were joining the churches, because if we were to sing this song that I'm about to sing, you would immediately call us a devil worshiper and an idol worshiper, and they know that. That's why all the little blasphemous songs you can only sing behind the scenes. Okay, so this song is called the pyramid hymn, and I'm only going to sing the first stanza because it goes to this structure here. So it says, far in the distance, and when you're a pyramid hymn, that means that you're a pledgee, so you're not quite a delta. Okay, and if you literally end up, let's say the line gets dropped while you're a pyramid, you become an eternal pyramid. Okay, because you did oaths and rituals to even be a pyramid before you're a delta. So
Wow.
this is crazy that this is. Yes, we had to do rituals to just become a pledgee. This is before we even get to the final initiation. So this is a song that we sing as a pyramid. Okay, it says, far in the distance is the goal for which we strive, laboring ever may we all arrive. Listen to this: to the golden splendor for which every heart doth yearn, we will pledge our honor, seeking more to learn. The Athena Parthenos was a colossal ivory and gold statue, often referred to as the golden splendor. So though we can't go and physically worship this because it's in Greece, we are singing songs of worship to this. And that is, so please don't tell me, oh, we're talking about God. There is no ritual book that you are going to see where Jesus's name is mentioned in any of this.